Prison protests heat up.
Mueller's growing witness list.
Kavanaugh, Stonewalls on self-pardon.
All that and more coming up on PNN.
Welcome to Progress News Network, the daily broadcast dedicated to real news for fair-minded Americans.
It's Thursday, September 6th, and first up, underreported.
For weeks now, prisoners incarcerated in the U.S. have been on strike. Penitentiaries often rely on the labor of prisoners in order to function, and a staggering number of corporations outsource their work to prisons, including Walmart, AT&T, Starbucks, Victoria's Secret, many others. They all rely on prison labor, where the average pay is a paltry 20 cents an hour.
The nationwide protest was sparked by a deadly riot in a South Carolina prison. The protest is scheduled to last until September 9th, the anniversary of the 1971 Attica prison uprising in New York. Since the strike began on August 21st, prison lockdowns and difficulty communicating with the outside world has made it tough to get the word out. But it is raising questions about prison conditions and the sheer size of prison populations and mass incarceration in privatized prisons.
Next up, behind the headlines.
The list of current and former Trump allies that are flipping on the commander-in-chief is growing. We know about plea deals with Michael Cohen, George Papadopoulos, and even Michael Flynn. But other former Trump confidants recently sought immunity in return for revealing details to the Mueller probe.
David Pecker, CEO of the National Enquirer, joins Trump Organization CFO Alan Weisselberg as landing immunity deals. What will they share? Presumably information about Trump's current and past business practices. Experts see these two as perhaps having the most dangerous information on Trump, and this story is far from over. And now, our news dissector. The confirmation hearing for Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh got off to a tumultuous start with a partisan interruption and protest. But overlooked was the judge's response to questions about his belief of presidential powers if the commander-in-chief should come under indictment.
When asked if he believed a sitting president must respond to a subpoena or can pardon himself, Kavanaugh refused to answer what he called a, quote, hypothetical question. With special counsel Robert Mueller's investigation looming over the White House, Kavanaugh's stonewall answer makes clear why President Trump chose him as his Supreme Court nominee. So how's that for news? Thanks for watching PNN.
If you've got feedback, email us at editor@progressnews.network. We'd love to hear from you. See you tomorrow.